Hey, it's Ben the Coin Geek, and we've got part 2 of our dipping lesson. So I didn't actually show you how to dip in this lesson. I'll have another video up to show you how to do that in the future. But we're going to look at the 4 different coins that we did dip, and you'll have to look at the other video to see the before and after. But this 1886 is one that had just very, very gentle toning to the outside, and it came out really bright and lustrous, which is the effect that we wanted. Really pleasing, not a lot of bag marks to it. Now number 2, this is the one that I'd showed you had what I thought was what you'd call a wheel mark on it. You can see that mark right on the front of her chin, and you can see how it has some hairlines in there. It's very bright to start with and very unnatural. But the hairlines, let's see if we can get a close-up look at those. I'm going to try this real quick here. If it doesn't work, we'll skate. That doesn't show the hairlines. There you go. Those are those hairlines right in front. See them dancing back and forth. And that's either somebody tried to erase. You see the darkness out there? What happened, somebody probably tried to use an eraser to get rid of that. So that was somewhat hidden in the toning, and of course now it's just like out there for everybody to see. The reverse of the coin is beautiful. It's too bad the front is not so nice. So the 85, this did not have heavy toning, but the coin itself didn't have a ton of luster to it. It has a lot of little bag marks on the face. But something I want to draw your attention to here is the 4th one, which had some heavier toning. And what's interesting about it is a lot of that toning around the peripheral actually stayed. So that is stuff that's been there a long time. If it's not going to come off with just a quick dip, then that stuff is in there pretty heavy. NGC and PCGS both use heavier chemicals when they clean. Now this one, now look at that cheek. Woo, that's pretty rough. This is why you have to learn to look beyond the actual toning, because you could see the high points on this cheek when we first looked at it as having some marks there, right there in front of the ear. You could kind of see that. But then the rest of the cheek, right up there near the eye, you couldn't really see that very well underneath the toning. That was all kind of hidden. So you really got to look closely at these coins before you dip them. So dipping is something that it's a learned skill, but my recommendation is to practice on coins that don't have as much value and practice on different looking coins so you can understand which coins are good to dip, which ones are not good to dip. Because at the end of the day, you want the coins to be attractive to you. You also want them to have a good market value. And the dirty little secret, of course, is that dealers dip coins, collectors dip coins. You don't want to do anything to harm the coins, so you're going to have to watch a video that I'm going to make about the actual dipping process and what are the important steps of dipping a coin. Well, I hope that helped you out. Please subscribe to The Coin Geek if you want more information and informational videos on coins and coin collecting.